I don't know if you knew this, but in case there was a doomsday in the near future, there's not going to be. There's no prediction of it.
No.
But there is a bunker that is like, I'm going to say Iceland.
Okay.
And this bunker, this vault, has literally seed in it. There's grain in it, so that when it happens, you go to the coordinates, you get into the bunker, and then you can, grow stuff to eat again.
Replant.
Yeah, replant.
Okay, makes sense.
So there's an asteroid that's not going to be too far from the planet coming up November the 2nd.
Oh, okay.
Right before the day of the election.
Yeah.
And so the Oreo cookies thought, wait, what if the planet needs Oreo cookies? So they had 30 days to build a bunker just like the one that inhabits the grain, the seed that I was telling you about.
Right.
30 days, project manager and everything. They built a bunker to literally put a lot of Oreos in it.
Okay.
So that when there is a doomsday, the planet will have Oreos. I mean, the project manager literally from Oreo Cookies is talking about it.
Do I enjoy my work? Yes, because it's important. I'd hate for the world to lose Oreo cookies. It's a big responsibility. I do think about failure, but I think that I will not be a failure this time.
He had a whole team.
This is serious.
They would do Zoom calls back and forth. Oreo Cookies built a bunker, and they filled it with Oreos.
So we got to go to Iceland to get them.
I think it's Iceland. It's one of those lands up there that's,
super
just
cold.
Very, very cold. You got to preserve the Oreos, of course.
Is there a bunker nearby with milk?
No, they just put the Oreos in there because you can get by. Hey, if the planet just, Armageddon happens, at least there's Oreos for those who are left behind.
I don't understand.
I don't either. But if you go to their social media, they literally have the bunker. They show you what the bunker looks like. They have the coordinates that you can take down so that you can find the vault and then have your Oreo cookie.
Did we just know 30 days ago that this asteroid was coming by?
Oh, no. But somebody just freaked over at Oreos, and they go, we got to, if this is going to happen, we're going to put it and fill it with Oreos.
Or they put this guy in charge of it, and he's like, oh, I totally forgot to send that email.
Yeah, right?
I didn't get anybody to make the bunker. We're going to lose the Oreos.
Had 30 days. I mean, they shipped the Oreo boxes there in helicopters. I mean, it's a big deal. And so I'm thinking, I don't know, if you're to have the vault yourself.
Yeah.
And, you want to help out the human race in case, there's fallout or whatever.
Yeah.
What would you put in the vault and why?
And take your family off the table. We know we would save our families and that kind of thing first. But what is your thing you would have to have? Is it your Nintendo Switch? I don't know.
And why?
Yeah.
I want to know the story.
Yeah.
Why is it so important for you to put that in the vault? 800-447-7234.
His Morning Crew.
Serious thing. Oreo built a bunker. A vault, stocked it with Oreo cookies so that the human race, if an asteroid, which there's one that's going to be traveling by the planet, November the 2nd, right before the elections, Oreo cookies thought, you know what? Let's save the planet and let them have some subsistence so that if something bad were to happen, the coordinates that we'll put on social media, they can follow to find our bunker somewhere in like Iceland or something like that.
Yeah.
And then repopulate the earth with Oreo cookies. And so there you go. Nutritious little meal.
I would put toothbrushes in my bunker.
Yeah.
Because you know how after you eat Oreos, you get all the black stuff like in your teeth?
You do need to brush your teeth. You need
It's
something to take care of that because you have to have good hygiene after all that happens. It's Robin Liz, his morning crew, 800-447-7234.
Hillary says, well, I would take trail mix, nuts and dried fruit. Really good for you. It's lightweight. It's portable. And she's right about this. It would hold up over time.
Okay, yeah, I guess there's enough preserves in that stuff.
Exactly. Gloria said, okay, a couple of things she's going to stock her bunker with. The Bible, water, Dr. Pepper, and toasted cheese crackers.
Yeah, got to have cheese crackers while you're digging into God's Word. Okay.
I know, right? Got to have some kind of snacky snack. Lauren says, if I had a bunker, I'd have a radio so I could continue listening to you. I couldn't get through anything without y'all.
We don't have a bunker to broadcast from. We would be toast and out of here. But
we
nice
could be
thought.
on a Zoom call.
Yeah, we'll be on a Zoom from somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah. Okay, Erica's on his radio. What are your thoughts, Erica?
My KitchenAid mixer, because I can make anything as long as I have my KitchenAid mixer. Nobody's going to die as long as I have that thing.
How long you had this thing?
6 or 7 years now.
How'd the KitchenAid mixer come into your life?
Well, my husband had a friend that would get these, like, crates, I guess, like when people would get stuff from Amazon or whatever, and then it would be return packaged. I don't know. Anyway, he got it for like $100. So people that know KitchenAid mixers know that is a steal, but it came with all the attachments, everything. And, I mean, I can make homemade butter, I can make whipped cream, I can make all kind of cakes and healthy stuff, and as long as I have my KitchenAid mixer, I'll be fine.
Okay, so $100 sounds steep to me, but how much are these things?
They run about $300. Usually, like at Christmas, they'll knock them down to like $299. They can be up to like $400 or $500 if you get it with the attachment. But they last forever. Like my grandma had one her entire life, and she's passed away, but it still works. It usually is like a wedding gift because they're so expensive, but they'll last you your whole life.
Girl, I am right there with you. I love my KitchenAid mixer.
I know. It's just like one of those, like, whenever I travel, like I literally take it with me.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I hope you like them because they're coming back.
What is?
Bell bottoms.
No, please, no.
Really? I like bell bottoms.
No, I don't.
I like the silhouette they give you.
They give you a silhouette?
They do, because your eye is attracted down to the bottom of your leg and, is off the rest of you, which I like.
Okay.
So, bell bottoms I really like. Unfortunately for me, because I'm super short, I have to wear like stacked heels or like 3.5, 4.
Stacked heels?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's just heels, basically. But
that are really tall?
Yeah.
How do you walk and not fall down like a giraffe?
Well, that's the thing. It's hard for me to not, because I always feel like I'm leaning forward when I'm wearing bell bottoms. But I do have a pair. They're not the super bell bottom, but
Wow.
Just look on your face.
Do you have flowers and stuff on them?
I do not have flowers. Mine are just super plain, and I like wearing a big shirt over the bell bottoms, and then the stacked heels, and I like my chunky jewelry that goes along with it. But aside from that, they were around, of course, in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
So, I really wasn't into fashion at that point, or alive during some of it. But then they came back in the late 90s and early 2000s.
And now they're coming back again?
I knew I held on to them for a reason. Like, literally, the bell bottoms I have are from the 2000s.
So you're saying if I wore bell bottoms, people would not look at my little tubby stomach?
Well, they're not coming back for men.
Okay, good, because I will not wear them.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
If you're thirsty and you're taking a trip to outer space, say you're in that Elon Musk thing. Is it Elon Musk?
Yes.
Who did the SpaceX,
yes.
right? Okay. So say you're in SpaceX, you're doing a leisure trip around the moon, you want to do a lunar landing, you can grab some water while you're on the moon because they've discovered that there really is water on the moon.
Is there real? How did they discover it? Because nobody's gone there recently.
They're smart people.
Okay.
That's what it is. So there was a rover investigation. So when you got the rover on the moon, you can discover all this stuff. They see the molecules, they see all that stuff. They see water and ice, which they can mine. And here's what they say. This is on the dark side of the moon. They say that they can use this. Don't think Pink Floyd. She looked at me and she's like, Pink Floyd's rolling through her 1980s head is what that is.
Oh, no.
Okay. So anyway, it's on the dark side of the moon. And they say they can mine this and use it for rocket fuel. And so it could be like a gas station, so to say, for future space exploration.
What is happening? Like, the research and everything that's going on
I know,
right? Is incredible. They've talked about, cell service on the moon, and now there's water on the moon?
Yeah, Nokia is actually going to build a cell tower, so to say, on the moon. So when the next lunar landing happens, they can send back real-time video and real-time pictures, and you don't have that big delay. It's like, Houston? Beep. Beep. Yes. Beep. That's my little beep.
Oh, and it was spot on. But all I'm thinking is, I live kind of in the country, and my cell service is not that great from time to time.
You want Nokia to come to your neighborhood.
I want somebody to come and fix it.
Forget the moon. Liz's neighborhood, please.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Last time you were at a restaurant, you went out to eat. I'm wondering about the menu you held in your hands. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio, because a lot of places you go out to eat, no menu.
No. It's QR code.
Yeah. If you know what a QR code is, some people don't know what a QR code is, but that's that little, box with all the squiggly lines all inside it.
Right.
You're supposed to put up your phone, it recognizes it, and it brings you to a website.
Right.
And the website is what has all of the menu items on it.
And it's like instantaneous. I mean, you open the camera, you just point it at the QR code, boom, it kind of shows up. It takes you to a website that gives you the menu.
But it's all social distance now.
Yeah.
So you don't have everybody touching one thing. It's your phone with the menu in front of you on the screen. And so a lot of restaurants are going that way.
Yeah, waiters and waitresses, they don't have to go back and clean, sterilize the menus. They don't have to spend time with that. So I think it's a good move, at least, for now.
You like it?
I do.
You do.
And sometimes, you can even do it outside the restaurant if you're waiting to get in for your seat because you're waiting longer because there's fewer places to sit.
That's a good thought.
Yeah,
I didn't think about that because you sit down, you look at the menu. If you're in a 2-hour wait.
Yeah.
If you like to wait 2 hours at a restaurant, I don't.
No,
I'll go
neither.
across the street to Mickey D's and get a salad.
I will I'll be like, let's just go have a sandwich
It's
at
like
home if I got to wait 2 hours.
90 minutes? No.
Right.
But if you're waiting for 20 minutes, at least
Sure.
you can scan and look at the menu on your phone.
And just be ready to go when you sit down, get it done.
That's right. Water,
Yeah.
and I'll also have this. We're already ready to order.
Thank you.
Yeah. I get there quicker and everything.
Such a dude.
Me?
Yeah, men do that.
Yeah.
Mornings with Rob and Liz.
It seemed like it would be forever, but now the day is approaching. And this Friday, if you're into The Mandalorian, Baby Yoda's going to hit the scene again.
Yay.
She's all up into it here. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio.
I am so excited. I just saw a news story that was talking about some new Baby Yoda products that are coming out. And one is an animatronic Baby Yoda. It is the cutest thing.
Uh-oh.
It is so cute. It makes noises. And
Noises?
and it kind of moves around a little bit.
What kind of noise?
Like a giggle or the coo that he makes, and then there's he sleeps and he kind of breathes and makes little noises.
You have the noise?
Yeah.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Is that it?
Listen to that.
That's what that thing makes?
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh, that's the best.
So that's Baby
ever.
Yoda?
Yes.
Can I hear it again? Can you play
Yeah.
it again? Let me hear it again. Yeah, that's Baby Yoda.
Not it.
That's not Baby Yoda?
Yes.
What is that? No. I thought that was Baby Yoda. That's cute.
I like that sound too because I love dolphin, but that's not it.
That's not Baby Yoda?
No.
I thought it was.
No, and there's also they introduced a color palette like eyeshadow, makeup.
Makeup. I'm thinking Bob Ross all of a sudden. No. You say color palette, I'm thinking painting.
No, but it's not necessarily the colors that I would normally wear because there's a lot of greens and that kind of thing, but I may have to have it. It's got golds and browns mixed into it. So it goes, but there's
Mandalorian has its own makeup line?
Yeah, there's certain characters that will have its own makeup line, and this one is ColourPop. So I think they're going to have it at Ulta and some other places.
Why are you buying into this stuff?
Buying it, I love it.
That's marketing, and they're just getting you to...
I love it.
You're building the Mandalorian Star Wars empire here is what you're doing.
I just love Baby Yoda so much.
I know. It sounds so cute. I love Baby Yoda. That's amazing. I would want one of those.
That is not it. Disclaimer, that is not Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
It's not Baby Yoda.
I love what they've done with Baby Yoda. I mean, that's just...
Stop!
Wow, I can't wait to see it on Friday now since it's going to be on Disney+. Let's hear Baby. Oh, it's so cute.
You're killing me, Rob.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
There is a brand new restaurant that is opened up. The sad thing is you're not allowed. I'm not allowed Liz is not allowed to eat at this restaurant. It's only for one client. Yeah. And here's the thing, it's Mediterranean food. I mean, it's amazing. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio.
Angela is from just outside of Atlanta, and she has an uncle who's an artist. And I guess she, during the quarantine pandemic and everything, she was getting a little antsy, wanting to get to restaurants and couldn't early on. And so she created her own restaurant with her uncle's help.
Isn't that nice?
And it is a teeny weeny little restaurant just for a chipmunk.
A chipmunk. Did you hear that? It's a chipmunk's restaurant.
She named him. His name is Thelonious Monk.
Thelonious?
I love it. And so she's made little tables for him. She made like little bar stools. She made she made a green egg in case he wanted to grill a steak. He had to have access. But her uncle and she have gotten together and made like little bowls and little plates and little utensils for Thelonious. And
she's talking about chipmunk.
Yes. You can follow her on Instagram, and, she blogs and she takes pictures of everything. She even has art that is up of chipmunks so he can enjoy himself and have the ambiance.
So it's a restaurant for one client. The client is a chipmunk.
Yeah. And she literally serves him food. Like she said he's only pushed a couple of things away off his plate, and they've been things like cabbage. I think she put some peppers out there. He doesn't like it spicy so much.
Evidently.
So he pushed those to the side, but she served him sushi, ramen, cheeseburgers, things like that.
Cheeseburgers?
And he shows up every day, almost
to
every
this
day,
little restaurant.
Yes.
And what is it, in a backyard? That's crazy.
She lives in an apartment, I think, and it's on her back deck or whatever.
Well, tell you what, we'll have this streaming for you on His Radio TV. So later on, you'll see it on Roku, Apple TV, hisradio.com, and the My His Radio app. You just got to see this little restaurant that's made for a little chipmunk.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
So we were just telling you about this chipmunk that has its own little restaurant that it can go to. It's the only client. There's this one lady who's just like so bored in 2020. So she made a little table and chairs, and this chipmunk comes to it every single day. And she feeds the thing out of little tiny chipmunk-sized bowls.
Yeah, it's not an acorn. I mean, he gets sushi and ramen and steak.
Amazing, huh?
But Sharon texted, and she said, hey, this is Sharon from Asheville. My hubby and I have been feeding a squirrel every day since April, and they call him Mo. They have named him Mo because he usually gets leftover chips from Mo's. There's a table on our deck, and then they put the food out. But they sent us a picture, and Mo is eating a Ritz cracker.
Very nice. No cheese, just a Ritz cracker.
Just a Ritz cracker. And he seems to love it. Like he's chowing down pretty hard.
So I wanted to call Sharon.
I know.
And I'm like, I so want to hear about Mo. Right. So I picked up His Radio phone to give her a call.
Yeah.
And it went to her outgoing message. And their outgoing message is quite clever. If you kidding me? Oh, come on.
Technology at its best.
Crazy.
That happens from time to time. We've all been there.
Oh.
You've been at your computer, you hit the button, and your video doesn't show up on Zoom.
Never mind.
Aw, and she had a great message,
I need a $30 a month gift to fix this equipment around here. What is going on? Oh.
It's all good. But we do have a squirrel that is getting a Ritz cracker today.
At least that. Okay. Whatever.
His morning crew.
We are just so grateful for how you showed up during Shareathon last week. I mean, to have 100% of the goal during 2020 and all the stuff that we've been through, we're just in awe of the way that you showed up, the way that you gave, the way that you prayed, and the stories of impact that came in last week were just absolutely mind-blowing.
That was honestly my favorite part, was just getting those stories. I mean, little Cooper, who gave up his snacks, asked his mom, can I give up my snacks so that we can give so his radio can stay on the air? He's 10 years old.
By the way, did you mail those out?
Yeah, we did.
So we gave him snacks.
We're like, you're not going to do without your snacks, honey. Absolutely not.
So we loaded up a box and we mailed it with a ton of snacks for little Cooper. Cooper, you are amazing. By the way, if you don't know, His Radio is listener supported. And twice a year, we ask for your help with a gift so that you can help touch a life who really needs Jesus, who really needs hope. Last week was that second time of the year that we do it during our fall Shareathon, and we made 100%. We just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for giving your gift and helping to start a ripple and a life that's going to be living for Jesus. We're so grateful for you.
Mornings with Rob and Liz.
Are you in the real estate market right now? You looking for a new home by chance?
Are you asking me that question? No.
Okay.
But thank you for asking.
How about a second home? Maybe a vacation villa?
No, I don't have that kind of dime, but thanks for asking.
You only need €1, which is a little over $1.
Okay. Well, then I could be in. Where is it?
All right. I saw this. I got so excited because, I've always wanted to visit Italy, and to live there will be crazy. But I don't know if I'm saying it right. Salemi, Italy?
Salami?
No, that's exactly what I thought when I read this. Salami, Italy? No, but it's in Sicily, so it's not too far from the Italian coast. It's about 45 minutes or so away from the coast. Well, this little town has been hit economically, and so a lot of the buildings, a lot of the homes are in disarray. They're kind of dilapidated.
So you got to go in and renovate.
But it's only going to cost you a little over $1 to possibly buy these homes. They're putting them up for auction. Different families are putting them up for auction on this website.
For $1?
Yeah, for a little over $1.
So, but okay, if this is Italy, we're talking old style, construction, which is a lot of brick, right?
Right.
How can you renovate that? That's going to cost even more dime.
Well, I'm sure there. It's not like you take your crew from here. You just hire those guys, and they know how to do it.
That would cost a lot more.
Yes, it's going to cost more than $1. Yes, to actually move
it's not going to be $20.
No, it's not going to be $20. But if you are looking to do maybe an investment, maybe you start your own Airbnb or whatever, VRBO and Verbo, and do that. So why not?
Enjoy that.
Or just say, I think I might jet off to my villa in Italy.
Yeah, and that's going to be really cheap to travel.
Yeah. Why are you crushing my dreams?
Because I don't want you to move.
Well, I'm not going to move.
We need you on His radio and His morning crew.
I promise you. I love it here. I will not move to Italy, but I might visit every now and then.
Yeah, every weekend. She leaves on Thursday, comes back on Tuesday. We only have her on Wednesday. What's that all about?
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Don't know if you saw any of this, but on Saturday night, there's a bunch of pictures that started to be posted of these bright lights over Hawaii.
Okay.
And they're going, what's going on here? This is crazy. They figured it out. It was a Chinese rocket.
Oh.
Yeah. It was launched in 2008, about 12 years ago.
What? And it's just showing up?
It's re-entering the atmosphere. Yeah, and so all the scientists got together. They said, okay, what are these lights?
Yeah.
Because, it looks like it's broken up meteors or something, or a bunch of UFOs or whatnot. They weren't. So what they did was they tracked how the thing was orbiting.
Okay.
And they realized, okay, we don't have debris or anything. We can't confirm this, but what that more than likely is the re-entering of the rocket that launched 12 years ago from China.
But when you see these things in space and they don't look right to your brain because you're not used to seeing something like that, your brain starts playing all kinds of tricks.
You're thinking, Independence Day, Will Smith.
Will Smith, where are you?
Yeah,
exactly.
I need my Oreo cookies.
I know.
Is what that is. Right. So that's what it turns out to be. So big explanation that they were able to come up with what those lights were all about over China.
And I know we only have just a little bit of money to look at a whole lot of space, but it always amazes me that we don't see these things coming. Like somebody hasn't said, oh, what is that out there? And a scientist looks and says, oh, it's this. And yeah.
They know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
So that's what those lights over Hawaii was all about.
Good to know. Thanks.
You're welcome. Here, full of information.